Springfield. I like it. You know, the best part of Springfield is not Eugene, right? You know? Yeah, what's going on over there? Yikes. They should put up a sign in Eugene. Don't come here. You know what's weird, man? Everybody hates tweakers, but they love Santa, you know? And I don't get it, because, I don't know. Like, I've been sober 15 years. You're welcome. I did it for you guys. I was actually having a good time. I got in a lot of trouble with my drinking back in the day. This really happened, man. One time, I got so drunk, I did meth for 8 years. But I'm sober now. You're welcome. I was really good at meth. There's some people who were not good at it. This is a true story. Did meth for 8 years, and I held down a job the whole time. Yeah, can you believe that? Yeah, I was a burglar. Yeah, let's go. Anyway, what I'm saying is, I think Santa's a tweaker. You know, he's always got a big old bag. You know, it's like he wears weird clothes. And he's down to come down your fucking chimney. That's some wild shit, you know? You get locked out of your house and gonna come down the chimney. Man, you guys are right there, man. That's a splash zone. I used to be full of shit. I used to do that. I used to like to go to bars. I go to bars where nobody knew who I was. I'd be in like upstate New York or something. And I worked for the Forest Service. I was a wildland firefighter. And I got tired of talking to people on the East Coast about that shit, because they don't have forest fires like that out there, you know? But anyway, I go to these bars, and I was like, I like to imagine myself as a mysterious stranger. And they would ask me, they're like, what do you do? And I'm like, I don't want to talk about it, you know? It's just like, that's all the people that do the coolest things, they don't want to talk about it, you know? It sounds real tough, you know? And then, no, really, what do you do? And I'd be like, all right, I'll tell you, you know? And this is a true story, man. I don't know if I ever told you this stuff. I'd be like, I was like, I work at SeaWorld. You know? And they'd be like, oh, really? Like, that's not very tough. I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's a pretty rough gig, what I do there. I don't want to talk about it, you know? Like, what, you like train the whales? I'm like, no, like, there's all the animals they let you see. But there's these other ones that they don't show you. I don't want to talk about it. And then by this point, these people are really invested in this story. You know, it's like, I work with problem dolphins. Like, dolphins are smart. You know, people are like, dolphins are like people. They are. There's evil ones. You know, and this joke doesn't really go anywhere. But yeah, I'm fat. I like it. I like being fat. I'm good at it. I like big women too. My wife is big. It works out. Like, I think big women are the most beautiful women in the world. I'm a romantic too, you know. I like doing a bathtub, you know. Fill up the bathtub, make it real romantic. Just don't put too much water in there, you know. Displacement. That's a science joke. You guys are really on board. But this is me trying out new jokes. Congratulations. Also, the bathtub test, a lot of women are actually skinny, but they're pretending to be fat, you know? And they'll just wear puffy jackets. And that's how you catch them in the bathtub, you know? Because the puffy jacket won't make the water go up. Fuck, that's stupid, isn't it, man? That's no good at all. That's a bad joke, man. Nobody likes that shit. All I had is that Santa tweaker do, and I was like, oh, cool, I'm going to do an open mic. My life's good, I guess. And then here I am, and I just ran out of jokes. I got another one, don't worry. That's okay. Let me see. This is going to be a really good one. Almost there. Oh yeah, this really happened, man. I'm going to tell you guys something. I never do this, but I'm going to fucking do it tonight. I should have said, this is the second time I've ever done this on stage. I've been doing comedy 9 years. It's been my full-time job the last 2 years. But back when I was like a weird homeless tweaker fuck, I used to push a shopping cart around, right? People were like, everybody's like, oh, that makes sense. But then I do is I go up to people and I do this, right? I'm one of these guys, like, I can do this trick. I swear to God, I'm not going to hurt anything in your bar. I know what I'm doing. I'll show you. Ready? It's pretty interesting shit, right? But anyway, one time I was really drunk and I went to this house party and they had a talent show, right? And I was pumped because, like, I'm a fucking shoo-in, right? Because outside of stools, I can also do running lawnmowers and kayaks, right? So I was like, I'm gonna go to this house party, I'm gonna win this prize money, and then I'm gonna have meth for like 3 days. It's gonna be awesome. I had it all planned out, you know? Anyway, I go to the house party. I balance a fucking Lazy Boy recliner on my chin. I'm like, it's in the bag. I got this, right? This is like a cool Olympia house party. True story. This French goth guy shows up, right? And he has one of those cool goth French hats, you know, like a beret, but spooky. And this French goth guy shows up to the party, right? He stands in the living room, reaches up, unscrews a light bulb, puts it in a handkerchief, fucking bangs it on the table, and proceeds to eat the fucking light bulb, and he won the goddamn talent show, and he got the money. I have never been so pissed in my life. I still have not forgiven the French or the Goths. We're still beefing, right? A lot of people were pissed off that they didn't have our backs when we attacked Iraq in 2003. I was mostly mad about the light bulb thing. I'm like hyper personal. Yeah. I call them freedom bulbs. That was dumb. Yeah. But anyway, this is where it gets weird, right? I was blacked out drunk, right? And I don't remember this, but I woke up in the morning and my mouth was like cut to shit. So like whenever somebody like finds out that I'm sober, they always want to tell me a dumb story about something they did when they were drunk. Like, you know, they're like, I got so drunk, I got kicked out of the bar. But what I'm trying to tell you is that one night I got so drunk that I ate a light bulb to get back at a French goth dude. That's it. Well, what else is going on? That's what you say, right? When you're doing comedy. Oh man, have you guys had the Southwest egg rolls here? Yeah, I only got to eat 2 of them, and then it's like my turn, you know. And I was supposed to go up sooner, but I got bumped by Angie Bloomfield. What a fucking deal, you know that, Angie? You bumped me. I was getting ready to go up. I had way better jokes, and now I'm doing these fucking stupid ones. Anyway, I got 2 kids. One of them's on purpose. Yeah. Y'all thought I was a piece of shit. I got an on purpose kid. That was fun. That's the weirdest sex I ever had, man. Like, just doing it the way God wanted me to. You know? Yeah, me and my wife are kinky. We like to do role play stuff, you know. Not like doctor-patient stuff. I don't want to have sex with my doctor. He's like a Mormon fella. You know? I mean, yeah, any port in a storm, but not right now. You know, I'm doing good these days. Me and my wife, it's kind of wild. We like to do this role play sex because she's really into the Dateline, like the mystery shows, and we do role play sex, but I don't tell her what I am. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be on top of her and she'll be like, why are you growling? I'm like, you're in the woods. Things growl. No more clues. That's pretty fun. We like to do this role play sex. We call it the Serengeti. Because during COVID, we got real into them David Attenborough, those nature documentaries. Here's what we do, it's kind of weird. We pretend the bedroom is a savanna. We pretend the bed is the water hole, right? And in the savanna, those water holes are very important, you know, especially during the dry season. And this was COVID, it's dry as shit, you know? So anyway, my wife, this is where it gets weird. My wife pretends that she's a wildebeest, okay? And before you judge her, she pulls it off. We have fun with this, okay? This is not shameful sexual deviancy. This is exciting marriage sex, right? So my wife, she pretends to be a wildebeest, and she does a great job. She does the whole thing. She comes in there, right? And she does like a full-on impression, you know? She's like, like that. And she walks towards that water hole, but very carefully, because those water holes are very dangerous. Because wherever prey congregates, predators congregate. And sure enough, that water hole is dangerous as shit. There is a predator in there. It's me. I am the crocodile. or the crocodile, if you because before she ever got home from work, I go onto her bed, right? And I used to be homeless, but she was middle class, so she's got like 30 fucking pillows for some reason, right? And I go onto her bed and I squish all those pillows around myself, right? It's like I'm hidden in a swamp because crocodiles, we are ambush predators. You know? And I go there and I wait for her to get home from work. I wait silently. I'm completely silent, completely flat. You know, well, not completely flat. There's one bone. And eventually, she comes home, thirsty. She can't take it anymore. She sneaks to the water hole, you know. There's a whole herd behind her, but not then because it was COVID. But now we're having a lot more group sex. She sneaks towards the water hole very cautiously, you know. And she stops. She jumps back. The birds fly off her back. I'm like, where'd she get birds at? You know, like, must have stopped by Petco. You know what it is. This is what I'm talking about with this woman. You know, like, birds. Wow. You know, and then the birds come back. What amazing animals. Eventually, she can't take it anymore. She sticks out her long, beautiful wildebeest tongue, and right when it touches the water, that's when I know I got her. I jump up and I grab her, and we start wrestling. And fucking at the same time. And I'm not messing around, I'm trying to drown her. You know? This is all consensual too. Now we're and like we're going back and forth, right? And she's a big lady, but I'm a great wrestler. I wrestled in high school. It's just like wrestling in high school, except my dick's out, you know? And all right, my dick came out a couple times in high school. But, the unitard didn't fit. I'm like, dude, that hold's illegal. You know? Like, they kicked me out of high school, wound up smoking meth. It all worked out. Anyway, right? All of a sudden, you know, I pin her, you know, I'm going to town, you know, and then fucking she pins me. It's 2023, let's party. You know? And that's how we got through the pandemic. That's a COVID joke. Getting through the pandemic. I want to tell you guys something. That I love stand-up comedy so fucking much, and I like Eugene a lot too. And I actually had a delightful time telling you 4 new jokes you didn't like and 2 old jokes that I don't do very much anymore. And this is my life. And you know what's better than life? Nothing, except death, maybe. Think about it, right? You know, I was talking to my friend Seth today. What did I say earlier, Seth? You know what I'm talking about. Every time, like I used to do meth, and I was really good at it, and it sucks when people won't let you do what you're great at. So I've had to find a new hobby, and it's comedy. And you know what's crazy is I think I'm more addicted to comedy than I ever was to meth, but people like it when I do comedy. It's really weird. Like I'm a drug addict, you know? But everybody's like, oh, that's so funny. Anyway, that's it. Thanks, guys.